At some point, the US banking system will resume meaningful credit creation. And when that happens, new dollars will flow directly or indirectly into the highest performing assets. This means that the banking system expanding credit is exactly what finances asset acquisition. And in my view, the most undervalued asset class to acquire is Bitcoin. Let's look at the US M2 money supply. It hasn't made a new all-time high in nearly 4 years. This is notable, not because global M2 doesn't matter, it does, but because the US is still the center of the entire financial system. And US M2 gives us a lens into domestic credit creation. M2 bottomed in early 2023. That's also when risk assets, Bitcoin included, bottomed. Since then, M2 has been trending upward. If this trend continues and returns to its historical pre-COVID growth rate, Bitcoin will likely significantly benefit. Here's a key idea that I think most people miss. The last Bitcoin bull market, 2020 to 2021, was distorted, not just by optimism, but by extreme monetary intervention. The US and global money supplies exploded. Everything went up. Stocks, real estate, meme stocks, tech, art, NFTs, you name it. Bitcoin went from 3,000 to nearly 70,000. But it wasn't just a Bitcoin signal. It was a dollar distortion signal. When everything is rising, it's harder to see what's actually working. In past cycles like 2013 or 2017, Bitcoin soared while other assets stayed flat or simply continued growing at modest rates, which forced people to ask, what is this Bitcoin thing? But the COVID era boom didn't teach the same lesson. The signal got lost in the noise. Bitcoin is a monetary asset that requires understanding of monetary history, cryptography, game theory, computer science, and more. Most people don't learn that all at once. In fact, most people will probably never learn any of that. Instead, they learn Bitcoin is important when the price goes up. Price is the teacher. When you find a new form of money with a perfectly fixed supply and global adoption growing rapidly, but starting from zero, the price increasing is aggressive and attracts attention. That is how most people learn if a money is good money or if a money is bad money, by its historical price. Everyone wants to save a form of money that becomes more valuable over time. So what happens if credit creation resumes, but in a more measured, predictable fashion? If US M2 grows at a steady pre-COVID rate, I believe Bitcoin will stand out far more clearly. It will once again be the signal, not just part of the everything bubble. And that could be the spark for Bitcoin's next major adoption wave, one where it's not just rising, but rising clearly relative to everything else. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next time.